What's happening, crypto fam? Happy Thursday. Make sure it's Thursday. We usually get Thursday wrong. Good morning and welcome back to Love for Crypto. I'm Scott and it's a pleasure to have you here. I appreciate you taking the time out to consume the content, so thank you. Uniswap. Create an exchange. Create a token, throw it on, create an exchange for the token, create liquidity pools for the token. Uniswap is looking pretty good, must admit. People just need to be careful, make sure they use it properly. So, Lfnt token. We are doing some tests on Uniswap at the moment with Lfnt token. We put some Ethereum up. So we put some Ethereum up, states the Ethereum, which then your ERC20 token or whatever you're pooling with, adding liquidity for, it's then paired. So we basically put 1,000 Lfnt tokens or Love for Network tokens, put 1,000 down at 0.9 Ether, and we were just going to see how it goes from there. Basically, we're thinking about giveaways to put some Lfnt on Uniswap yourselves. So what you'd have to do is you would have to have some Ethereum there. You'd have to put the Ethereum down. You'd have to put the Lfnt with it and create a liquidity pool. And actually can then start making some money off exchange and swap fees like a normal exchange does. You imagine a normal exchange as an Ethereum to Binance Coin pair or Ethereum to Lfnt. Right, people going to buy Lfnt in that pair means it puts Ethereum in the pool and removes Lfnt from the pool, and then if people sell Lfnt back to the pool, it removes Ethereum and adds Lfnt back. So it's not really you're gonna be, oh, we're gonna sell a load of these and then shave Ether off the top and put a load more back in and then sell a couple of these, shave Ether off the top. That might be a possibility. Who knows? The value of the token will be dictated to the Ether pinned with it, and the volume and liquidity as any other exchange dictates value. It just works slightly different on decentralized exchanges. All we need to really know is that we've put the token on. It was getting traded last night, 100%. I can try and get it up on the laptop so you can actually see it. It's gone up in value, guys, a little bit, the token. I'm sorry about that screen. It's absolute. So basically, there's the Lfnt Ethereum pair on Uniswap. You can see the total liquidity that's been pumped through. We've got the volume, 24-hour volume. We've got the fees. Now, I'm not sure if that's what we've made in fees or if that's what the whole, like the total of the fees, and we'll get a percentage of that. Again, the Lfnt token is a test and research community project token. It's used for this purpose right here. It will have future use cases within e-commerce and Love for Networks projects moving forward. And it is already, it's got a value. We've put value on it by pegging Ether with it, basically. One Ether is going to get you 690 Lfnt at the moment. That will fluctuate. That will change. Make no mistake. Make no mistake, that will change as it comes down. So keep an eye on that. Jump in the comments. Jump in the comments if you'd like to know a little bit more, or if you're interested in the Lfnt giveaway. We're going to try and set a giveaway up, but we want to at first give it away to increase the liquidity of the Lfnt token within exchanges. So basically, we need to make this pool bigger. There are 100,000 Lfnt tokens with 60,000 in Uniswap, 40,000 left on my Ether wallet. I actually don't think that'll be uploaded anymore yet. Timed out my Ether wallet. How to list your tokens. Adding and removing liquidity. There are a few videos already online about Uniswap. But you're going to swap or you're going to pool. So if you're going to swap, you ought to go buy some Lfnt. You'll find a token and do a little swap with Ethereum. And if you want a pool, you'll click on pool and make the pool. So basically, swap, and then we'd add the token, usually it's blah, 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 or pool. There's the pool at the moment. 100% of the pool share. So if someone was to be given in a giveaway 1,000 Lfnt, and then they go and add it to their own liquidity pool with 1,000 Lfnt in there, or the same amount as what's here, should we say, that then comes down to 100% of the pool share. Again, it's extremely interesting. It went up in value last night. We sold 500 tokens last night, and then 200 and odd of them was sold back into Ethereum not long later. I actually think people was making a little butty as the LFM price went up. Madness. Makes you wonder how much you have to put on for real big movements. But I really just wanted to make sure, I really just wanted to make sure we did a little coverage on that this morning, because last night we was up till gone midnight. Jan and Chris and Emre was there. Thanks to them guys last night for keeping me sane while I went through it all. Thanks to Chris for providing the liquidity in the pool. Cheers, mate. Really appreciated that. Thanks to June for creating Lfnt. Can't thank her enough. Really appreciate that. Won't forget it. Let's have a little ganders at the last transaction was 6 hours ago. $5 of Lfnt swap back for Ether. The last 3 transactions were Lfnt back for Ether. The 4 before that were for the other way, Ether for Lfnt. We're gonna look at moving forward with this, just increasing the exchange, increasing liquidity for the token, doing more tests, doing more research. We found out a hell of a lot about Uniswap last night just by adding them 1,000 Lfnt. I urge people to stay tuned if you're interested in it, because I'm about to go deep again in it today, right? Actually figuring out the best way to do this at the moment. I mean, we're looking at 24-hour volume chart, like liquidity chart, and that's getting there now. After a couple of days, we will have a lot more data on the exchange and see what actually happens and how the fees come through and that. But there's people, right, honestly now, not just for your own token, it doesn't have to be your own token. You can provide liquidity between Ethereum and Chainlink. Between Ethereum and, I might actually do it between Ethereum and Bax. I might actually provide some liquidity for Bax on here. It's just a matter of putting the Ether up, I suppose, and then put the Bax up, and then we'll have an exchange where people can actually purchase the Bax or sell it back to me. Again, most people would just like to sell all an ERC20 token, take all your Ethereum out of the liquidity pool. The pool disappears, and people can't even exchange a token again. That's not really right, right? It's not right, that. So I'm going to try and maintain at least one liquidity pool for Lfnt on Uniswap at all times. We will do our best to maintain that. Yeah, there's 711 Lfnt available at the moment, and there's 1 Ethereum. for people who are selling any back. There is liquidity in the pair. There's liquidity in the pair. We've got an ERC20 token, Lfnt Networks token, right? Yeah, it legitimately, it's been made. It's on an exchange, on a decentralized exchange, being swapped since last night. It's got liquidity. It's got volume. Yeah, it's absolutely crazy. I mean, we had 1,200 quid of liquidity in $1,200 of liquidity in there at one point. Because we was like, can people actually make a lot of money off this? People actually make a shitload of money off this. So we saw it go up to like, it went down to 500 Lfnt as it was being sold, and the Ethereum went up to 1.7. It had nearly doubled in Ethereum, as obviously because we sold half of the assets. So it was like, shit, do we just pull that out now? So just pull the 0.7 out and you can have that as profit. Don't really know. We didn't quite get on it at that point. We pulled 0.1 Ethereum out. You'll notice it in the transactions. We pulled 0.1 Ethereum out just to see how it affects it, and it didn't seem to affect it too much, to be honest. But in a sense that you might run, I think it just affected the price a little bit, and rejigged the pool a little. Because like I say, at the start, we had 1,000 Lfnt pegged to 0.9 Ether. Now it's 711 pegged to 1.02, and to be more precise, it's 690 Lfnt per 1 Ether at $383. Page doesn't really like to refresh. You have to refresh it yourself. $690 Lfnt now. Love it. So for 1 Ethereum, you can go and get yourself 690 Lfnt Networks tokens, and then go and whack them in your own little liquidity pool and make off fees. Do you know what I mean? Because as we expand DLT consortium projects, as we expand community-driven projects, this coin is hopefully not only going to help fund it a little bit, but it is providing testing research data back to us. Like, data analytics at times, depending on what it's about, is priceless. Absolutely priceless. We could have sat back and assumed last night, and I could be sat here this morning, it looks like you do this and it looks like you do that, but I don't really know what happens when you click approve, and I don't really know what happens when you click remove. So we had to run some tests last night. So that's basically just what the early transactions were for. That's why there's an early removal of liquidity. So anyone interested, I'll be doing more content around Lfnt Networks token and Uniswap over the weekend. We're likely going to go live and talk about it a little bit more. So it looks crazy. It's fascinated me, at times I have to sit back and I'm like, guys who've set this up must be making dough. You want to see how much the transactions are to open a pool, mate? Cost $60 to open a pool that was worth $350 at the time. We had to, the pool was worth $350 at the time. And we had, see, it made me think about the numbers again. It was worth $350 at the time, pegged to 0.9 Ether. Now it's actually worth $792, because that's the total liquidity in there. 1 ETH is only worth $384, which means the 711 Lfnt is worth the remaining liquidity. They are currently trading at 0.00145 Ethereum. That's the more expensive than the backs I bought in the ICO already. Like, it's fascinating. I can keep going around in circles here on the video. I really, really can. But all I will say let me just get that up, because there's a little write-up on the Facebook there. People need to keep an eye on the Facebooks. Restart Firefox. Oh, it's been updated in the background. It's got to restart Firefox. Jesus wept. I will be sharing a lot more information regarding not only home networks, but decentralized exchange and DeFi moving forward. DeFi, like, people think, I saw an article the other day, like, there's no DeFi without Chainlink, and DeFi needs Chainlink and all that. Decentralized finance is just what it is. It's decentralized finance. It is not needing middlemen, right? This is a step towards that. I'm not going to start saying we don't need middlemen, because you need Uniswap. You need Flare. You need this, you need that. Do you know what I mean? So we're still reliant on a few middlemen at the moment, but we're getting decentralized finance in a sense that I don't need a bank or institution to be able to send value to you. We don't even need licensing and regulation, it seems, to go and set up your own decentralized exchange. As long as you've got the Ethereum to back it up, that's all that matters. That's all that matters. Trustless, baby. What I mean, it's... I'll wait for flaming Firefox to start back up now, and I'm not going to be able to remember what I was just going to go and do. Facebook. Cheers, subconscious. Thanks, subconscious. Thanks, my subconscious. I just want to thank you for reminding me I was going on Facebook. Oh, stop it. I hate signing into Facebook. It's my old email address. It's my Canadian. I've got a Canadian email address because I set... Oh my days. Because I set it up in Canada. It's fucking .ca. I set Facebook up in Canada, which means I set the email up in Canada because I was in Canada when I wanted Facebook. I've got a Canadian email on my Facebook. Would you like to save it? Well, let me check I got it right first, eh? The password he enters is incorrect. Are you shitting me? Oh shit. That. Press 9 instead of 8. Fat fingers, mate. Right. I did a little write-up yesterday, basically, on one of pages. So I want to come and read that out for you. Reached 1,500 people on my Facebook and only 600 click like. You motherfuckers. Lfnt, Love for Networks token, created within the DLT Consortium UK. The Love for Networks token is an ERC20 token and will initially be used as a community project research and funding token to fund community projects within the DLT Consortium, from distributed networking, smart home systems, DLT in gaming and VR worlds, to industry dApps such as F-gas, tracking, e-commerce, and more. Some tokens will be distributed to developers and community soon, with some also being added to Uniswap, done last night, while the rest are held back for future research and projects. Future value of the token cannot be given, and people should always invest at their own risk. Early investors will be more like donators to fund early projects, and hopefully the use cases and value of the token takes off. For more information, email us at info@lfntech.co.uk. Know the script, guys. No, we're not trying to blag people out of money. It is legitimate. It's a legitimate token, an ERC20 token that we will be looking for future use cases for and to fund community-driven projects. So any business ideas, anything like that you've got, maybe, hopefully, one day in the future we can help fund. We can help fund you. the end of the day, that's what this is basically all about. It's for anyone and everyone in the community to be able to get a foot in the door when it comes to getting projects off the floor. Yeah. Too many people's got ideas, doesn't really know how to get them off the ground and how to move forward, or needs a little bit of help with capital. They've got money stresses or something, and they just need it to go away, and they can actually concentrate. Well, hopefully in the future, we all end up in a position where we can do more with decentralization. We can make it a better community, a fairer community, and what's the right word? What's the right word? Thriving. I don't mean thriving. Flourishing. We can all flourish. Imagine what you'd be able to get done if your money stresses was removed. You didn't have to go to work anymore. You could concentrate on what you was actually passionate about. Do you know what I mean? That's what truly matters these days, guys. So stay tuned for more details. Like we said, if you want more information on the token, email us at lfntech. Yeah, info@lfntech.co.uk. And find us on Facebook, Love for Crypto and Lfnt Tech. Love for Media is still there, but it won't be posted on much. Probably going to get someone to share Love for Media to sell, someone who's interested in just sharing general media news, because balls deep in tech me and I don't really have the time at the moment. So on that note, wishing health and happiness to you and yours. Yeah, enjoy the rest of your week. Make sure you enjoy the rest of your life. Never mind the rest of your day, week, and month, year. Enjoy the rest of your life. Invest in your hobbies and invest in the internet of value. Take care of yourself and your loved ones. Live long and hodl it until you're ready to let it go. I'm excited, guys, and I'm going to get some work done today. So yeah, we love crypto. We love Uniswap and decentralized exchanges by the looks of it. We make money off some fees, provide liquidity to markets. You're a market making and liquidity provider once you set it up, put it that way. Until the next one, peace.